Please, Beckoned. I have taken my place, but you must also take yours. Thank the gods! Praise be to them after all this time. I bear witness to their confirmation. You have done so well, Beckoned, to cipher to me and to let me use its strength. With you, I can do what Arcase could not. Command the Hyperion. This is the magic needed to control the Hyperion. But before you appeared, for no force was sufficient. I knew that when we first met, when I first sensed the cipher, that I could unseal the Hyperion and command its power. Why else would the gods furnish you, whom I needed most in my lowest hour? I already do. You cannot know the agony of this decision. And I know that on this spot years before, the gods judged Idylla and its people unworthy. I will finally appease them. For I will use the energy of the Hyperion to destroy it. Once Idylla falls, I will forge from the ruins a people the gods approve. I'm sorry. You must be a martyr to our cause, Beckoned. But it must be done.
You are condemned.
You're in. Beckoned. What has happened? Why are Anakatos' acolytes attacking us? What is he doing with the Hyperion? The Primos has lost his senses. If he thinks his actions will return the love of the gods, he's... Destroy Idylla? No. That zealous fool. Have the loss of his gods driven him to such despair to use the Beckoned and the Cipher for such... We must make our way from this place. We cannot stop Anakatos from here. Take this shield. One of my soldiers dropped it when the Silent Choir ambushed us. How if we cannot reach him? And we can do nothing to stop him if his worship is killer. We must make for the surface, and hope that there is time enough for us to deal with him. I've had chances to speak of Arcades before, but it is not fitting for me to discuss him. Not now. Curse the gods for leaving the thing here! Anakatos will use it to kill all of us! They are colossi who succumb to the burden of this wilderness, letting it transform them into mindless brutes. They have the strength of our strongest, with none of the wisdom. Be cautious in these lands. I hear you. I won't hold you. With your gods. You're it. What can I do? Anakatos has sealed himself in with the Hyperion, and his Silent Choir will lay down their lives for him. I do not know what to do, Beckoned. I have defended my people from beasts and disasters, but nothing like this. Of course, I will not let Anakatos destroy my people because he believes the gods demand it. I know we have the strength we need inside of us, despite his claims. We are worth saving, even if the gods disagree. But Anakatos has sealed himself in the Hyperion antechamber. Without the cipher and knowledge of the Hyperion, we are lost. Anakatos was clever by exploiting your power. The cipher must be the key to unlocking the Hyperion, and he has broken it. But that is the one thing my people have been unable to do since we first came here. Only the Primos would know enough about the riddle for us to even try. Anakatos and his Silent Choir had a monastic retreat in the wilderness, Nixaros. If we need his knowledge, we best start our search there. It is an old portion of the city that was never raised up. It was supposed to be a shrine of quiet contemplation. Now it is the refuge of Anakatos' Silent Choir. The complex rests where it was first carved, in the Mountains of the Teeth. Be cautious in these lands. We cannot waste time. There does not appear to be much here, but we have to be thorough. We should try near the shrine of Athene. Anakatos prizes her above all else. I would wager he keeps his secrets with her. Be cautious in these lands.
Your ignorance is
I, Anakatos, make this record in penance for my disappointment of the supreme goddess Athene, in hopes that I may return to her favor, so that I could help my people find her strength once more. I have several acts that may have angered her, and now I purge myself of them so I might find her grace again.
Beckoned, not time. Seek Primus below.
I am afraid we have dishonored my master, Arches. He is a pious man who has always sought to serve, and we use the power of his position to force us on the true path without his knowledge. Slavery, oppression, pain, all are you.
Hold a moment. These are bodies of colossi. What are they doing? Wait! I recognize some faces. Bilfron. Amandia. These were great colossi, all viable I do not like the implications of this. What has... Farewell.
In this confession I shall tell of how my master was brought nearly to his death. Arches failed Athene in our mission to bring her servants to a devout state that would be worthy of her power and wisdom. At my behest, he sought the Hyperion force to the sky to earn our recognition. The ensuing eruption of Athene's wrath killed many, and nearly took dear Arches.
Trespassers, you are too late! Come, brothers and sisters! You're ignorant.
Beckoned, I found this in our struggle. But there are also the slaves. They will be killed if we don't save them. The Council must be important. Something that could help us find a flaw in his plan, perhaps. I do not believe so. The Council is dying if Anakatos' dogs are to be believed, and the slaves are to be executed. I am unsure who we should be trying to help, but you are the... So decide. Do we go to the slave pens and help? Very well. The Primos can not succeed. succeed.
I struggle to keep sweet Arches alive so that I may find in him the knowledge and power of the Primos, and in doing so can find the answer I needed to bring myself, my people, to perfection, to regain the goodwill of the great goddess. Thank Athene that my followers continue my work while I tend to my master.
What is it? Maybe because we spared them one of their own people. Bring Anakartos to justice.
You forsake the king! I must. Foolish heathen!
I must bring Anakartos to justice. I do?
I am past the point of much, but I can feel the warmth of Athene in you, strange one. Has my time come at last? I cannot see. I cannot see. I know the beckon comes, but I cannot even look upon you. I sought justice for him once, but I have seen the scope of my people's fate. Athene has been with me day by day, so that I had the strength to tell you the atrocities of one are nothing. The goddess told me I was to... The Hyperion must be roused. But my time is gone.
Arcades. I had always... He had died. He had died years ago when the gods rebuked him and our people. It is... Anakatos had him alive and tortured? I thought... I watched him die years before. All that was left of him was a circlet. A circlet. There was much he should have answered for in his lifetime. But what we saw in Nyxaros, he didn't deserve it. He didn't. I know. I know what this place is now. These travesties, these heresies, these are what Anakatos truly is. Freeing them was a wise course of action. The slaves can be a useful distraction as we move through this place. Our last day. The day... Could it mean the last day that I saw him? The last day we spoke, before the Hyperion tragedy. He asked me to escort him through the wilds, to the shrines outside the city, the shrines of earth and air. He told me to remember them when times seem bleak. I thought nothing of it, but could he have known about this? About now? I once thought that faith was what would ruin my people, the thing that would distract them from... But I see now. It is apathy. To not care for our people, that is Anakatos' sin. As I thought it was Arceus before him, but this is so much larger. Larger than I ever thought. And Arceus, he always knew that I would be here. He must have always known. It is an ancient place high in the teeth of Naros. I do not understand its significance. But we need answers, not more riddles. Let us unravel this as quickly as we can. The fate of my people is at stake. I don't know why Arcais spoke of this. Apparently, it's necessary for unsealing the Hyperion. But how? I was expecting answers from Nyxaros, and we're only getting more questions.
The task is clear. We need to... Ah! My head! Can you feel it? Something is wrong. This magic... Anakatos has done something. We must return to the city. We might be too late.
Something grave has happened. I can feel it in my body. I fear...
Farewell.
If only there were others akin to myself, holy ones, who are resolute and hold tightly to their faith. Or had I the means to create the people the gods truly wished for, so that we finally may raise the Hyperion and bring the befouled to their ends, we would do for Athene what she most certainly demands of the wretched.
And so this Myru gifted them with Apothane heart, and the newly born Colossi found deliverance. And with the gods once more upon the mount, so did they surge towards the teeth of Naros, towards majesty.
Your prophet leads us to glory in your name. Blessed is the way of Kraos.
By the magnificent graces of Athene, a city was built upon gloried heights. So stood Idylla in bountiful tribute, a Colossi bastion, the virtue of the Uranos.
We build this for you, Athene. We build this for you, our blessed goddess.
Yet tragedy befell these giants, as in trying to force the Hyperion upwards, Athene was angered and made her rage known. So the life was driven from some, the faith from many.
Forgive our trespasses, and bless us with wisdom, Athene the All-Knowing, in whose name we pray.
The city seems intact, but still, the henge has already become disrupted. Anakatos has sealed us from the city. It is only a matter of time before he finds a way to destroy Idylla. We must find what Arches spoke of, and quickly. Arches requested specifically that we go to the shrines of earth and air on the last day we spent together. There are 2 sites in the wilderness, touched by the gods, one in the peaks of the Teeth, and the other in its canyon. These were called the Shrines of Earth and Air. I thought nothing of them, but Arches knew. He must have known this day would come, when we needed them. Yes, I was young, but a talented god. He asked me to escort him personally. Yes. The Hyperion was larger, more impressive, but these areas bore the same mysterious substance that the Hyperion was crafted from. We have never seen its like before. It must be some divine element. The gods use it then as a marker for us. I cannot say for sure, but there is more than coincidence here. That Arches showed these places to me, that he mentioned them as he died. But we have little else to act on, and with every moment the chance of Anakatos' calamity occurring grows greater. It rests in the teeth of Naros, but south of the Hyperion and the city. It is nestled between the great crags of rock that make these mountains. Very well.
You've come at whatever Anakatos did. The gods speed you beckoned.
Beckoned. We all felt some vile mad... magic passed through these lands, and now I feel the true trial lies ahead.
Things are still uncertain, and the city is sealed. The gods speed you, beckoned.
We have left Onakatos with the Hyperion for too long. Very well.
Beckoned. Thou.
These... I doubt that anyone has walked these halls since they were first shaped. I wonder if the words Arcais spoke were true. It must be somewhere among the ancient stones. I can feel a powerful magic in this place. Can't you? It is heavy, like some huge burden. Something is wrong. Onakatos wishes to destroy Idylla, but how close is he to his goal? The Shrine of Air is a holy site we found nestled in the highest peaks of the Teeth of Naros. We found a stone there, the same material as that of the Hyperion itself, but we never knew why the gods left such a marker. It lays in the crags of the Teeth of Naros, in the shadows of the great rocks. There is a stone there that resembles the Hyperion in its own way. We don't know why the spot was marked the way it was. Perhaps we will finally find out. Farewell. I must. I won't. Our final task waits.
Something feels strange, beckoned. When you harnessed the Earth Shrine, my limbs never held more strength. You look more whole, and I can feel the magic pouring through this land already. We must be close. The Hyperion waits. I can only imagine that is what Arcais meant. But though I can say that much, I still do not know what we're dealing with. Come, if we need the Air Shrine to unlock the Hyperion, then we must go. Remarkable. It looked like the Hyperion in its own way. The gods, when they made the Hyperion, they must have left this as well. But it felt entirely different. Like if I touched it, I would suddenly collapse under my own weight. It waits in the higher peaks of the Teeth of Naros. But I have a feeling that Anakatos knew that we would find them. I don't know how easy this will become, but we have to keep going. Be cautious in these lands. Is it?
I mean, what? Time.
The path opens once more. To think that all this time we had the answer to the Hyperion below our feet. That our road to Anakatos forced us to solve this riddle seems more than coincidence. I cannot say for sure it is different from the Earth Shrine. This place is thin and cold. But I remember the words Arche said. To harness the air, you must walk on the wind. Somehow this shrine will make that. Be cautious in these lands.
Justice is come!
Then I must. If I must, then I must.
Let us finish this. If I must, then I must.
I hear you.
If I must, then I must.
The cipher is whole again. As are you. We can unseal the Hyperion that we might stop Anakatos. And we've done so much more. I thought this all was to bring Anakatos to his judgment. But I was wrong. There is much more at stake here. It was so much like the Earth Shrine, but different. When I got near, I felt so light as to be blown away. A hidden cavern. Then the shrine itself was not important at all. Not the stone, but what rested beneath it. So it was the same as the Shrine of Earth, a marker for a hidden cave. What could it mean? Did the gods plan this so thoroughly? Communing with the Hyperion beneath the city. We have to stop him while we still can. How long have we left? Be cautious in these lands. What is it?
I won't hold back.
Make peace with your gods. Your ignorance is pitiful.
Yes. What do you need of me?
Very well. Our final task.
I hear you.
have finally come. For the good of my people. It is time we beckoned, met, and fulfilled our roles. Do you not see Athene's intent in this? Are you still blind as to your purpose and hers? I presume that Athene had only one true servant of her will, you. But I would show her that I could enact her goal of purging my people's wickedness. I came here to make the city fall. But when we parted, she began to speak to me, and me alone, for the first time in all these years. Very well. Let us conclude the gods' riddle. With my death, the fate of my people will be undone. Yes. Let us conclude. Justice will be swift. Feel Balin's embrace. Witness my strength. Feel Balin's embrace. Witness my strength. You will die, beckoned. You will die, beckoned. Witness my strength. You will die, beckoned.
You've done it. Onakatos has been killed. But that energy that came from you, it raised the Hyperion. Without its magic to support the structure, this whole temple is coming down. We need to get out of here. Very well.
It is done at last. The fate of Anakatos, the surrogate of all the Colossi savagery, has been shifted. And as his fate was shifted, so was the fate of all the Colossi. Gone is the taint of savagery and barbarism.
Come, beckon.
Thy work for me has finished, Fecund. Thou alone could do this, and as thou aided me, I am forever grateful. Thou hast freed this people. Thee, Anakatos, Arches, beckoned, all. And the last, your faithful companion, Secondra, I beckon now. Her people need a leader for the glory that lies ahead. Secondra will be Primos.
Come, beckon.
We made it. And you've seen what has happened. The Hyperion soars within our city. We can never thank you fully for your strength. This armor is ancient, hallowed and strong, much like yours. You have given us so much. I see the compassion and the influence the gods have had in my people's lives. My life. For you, perhaps it is. But though you have finished with the task you were beckoned to do, I have yet to begin mine. Ithene said that I am to lead my people now. But can I? She did. There is a legacy that I have left to fulfill, or so the goddess says. An old promise, but I mean to keep it. I've no doubt, for you have already shown us the path beckoned, and you will always have my thanks for that. Now, let us return to Idylla. Let us see the fruits of your labor. Be cautious in the... these lands.
And you return to me. I hope you are finding this work very well. I shall endeavor to reward you for your labor.
I pray you are finding the work suited to you, beckoned. They are strewn throughout the teeth. Good luck in your search.
Welcome, beckoned. Any who explore the teeth. My potions cure all wounds. I can help. Return to me if your equipment requires repair. Farewell.
The waters of Loch Dyden.
Hello?
If you're buying goods in Dydenhill, it's Cora Bennick you want. Tinder Twig, which is easiest found in Ironhold Passage. In Scarwood Bark, which is found near the ruins in northern Glendara Wood. More reagents. Good, good. Tinder twig, which is easiest found in Ironhold. More reagents. Good. Tinder twig, which is easiest found. More reagents. Good. Tinder twig, which is easiest found in iron. More reagents. Good, good. Tinder twig, which is easiest found. More reagents. Good, good. Tinder twig, which is easiest found in iron. Tinder twig, which is easiest found.
Can I help you?
Shield, sister.
Interesting. You're not at all what I expected to find here. I trailed a band of Tuatha to this place. They killed the Fate Weaver. I was hoping his corpse would give me an idea of why they were here. Now I know. They were hoping to find you. Oh, no reason. At least not one you have to worry about. If I'd interfered, the Tuatha would know I was tracking them. This Fate Weaver wasn't worth losing valuable information. But the Tuatha are still on the move. I must go. I'm certain we will see one another again. Soon. Be on your way.
What happened here? Arden's dead. How did this happen? Why would they have come here? Why kill a harmless old Fate Weaver? They couldn't know that you were headed here. I mean, the stingy bastard owes me a week of drinks. Doesn't mean he deserved to be murdered. I was hoping to avoid this, but I think I'm going to have to take you to Delok. Maybe not directly, but something isn't right. His fate was changed, and you're the only person I've seen who can do that. I'm going to have to handle this myself, I guess. I was hoping I could avoid Delok. Go. I'll meet you there once I give Arden a proper funeral. I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but we're going to have to go to Delok. Maybe something there can tell me why I can't see your fate. This is twice now I've buried the bodies left in your wake.